What's going on, guys? It's Jeff, and we're back here on some more Modern Warfare 2. No, not the bad one, the better one. Dude, I'm glad we came full circle with this, because whenever I said and was just talking about even the title of the Modern Warfare 2 game that came out in 2022 was kind of an insult to the original Modern Warfare 2, people were saying I was overreacting, I'm being some just like weird old head with nostalgia glasses on. But now you see, you're starting to understand. I'll say something that'll really upset people though real quick. Modern Warfare, in terms of multiplayer, Modern Warfare 2 2022 is still a better game than Modern Warfare 2019. So we're back here on the original Modern Warfare 2, obviously a part of this entire thing where everybody's just going back and playing all of the old Call of Duties, and dude, I have to say, I did not expect this kind of love and support on all of these videos. I know I say this like almost every single video, but no, it's fucked up. Like the video from like 2 or 3 days ago already has over 1 million views, and usually what happens when a video gets more and more views, it's more and more likely that like you'll get like troll comments or bot spam or dislikes or something like that, but no, it just keeps going. So again, if you want me to continue playing these old Call of Duties, yesterday's video got over 30 or 35,000 likes, so if this video could get 30,000 likes, that would be awesome. And also, if you're new here, subscribe. I upload basically every single day, and right now, I mean, it's a fun time. So I ended up finding a profile and assigning a profile to this Xbox Elite controller. This controller is actually insane. I sound like a salesman now, but seriously. Oh my. How do you guys let this map get voted? What the fuck is wrong with you? Guys, 28-0, he already has a nuke, just leave. Oh yeah, ground war lobby. Yeah, so one of the big and fun things to do in Modern Warfare 2 was like, it was a game inside of the game. So obviously people can be going for nukes and stuff like that across all of these different Call of Duties, but unless you were paying close attention to the scoreboard or consistently getting killed by the same guy, and you go and take a look at the scoreboard to see if the guy is completely flawless at the moment with like 15 kills, no deaths, you go, oh shit, this guy is kind of on like a nuke streak. I hear game chat. There it is. Yeah, also that's the other thing. I ended up fixing game chat. Don't know exactly what I did, but I reset everything to defaults. Still couldn't hear anything. Then I went over and I tried to change it from like Windows Sonic or something to Dolby something. And when I switched it over to Dolby, my headset freaked out, and then I switched it back. Then I could hear game chat. I don't know. Oh, also another thing that I have to point out with this Xbox Elite controller. I was saying that Drifter ended up finding a setting for the aim response curve where instant was kind of better. Yesterday, I decided to go and play. Oh no, not the noob tubes. But yesterday, I decided to experiment around with all of the other aim response curves that they have on there. Now, it's not necessarily getting rid of input lag. I actually changed my response curve over to delayed. And then I ended up moving it a little bit in the more aggressive direction, I think. Because one thing I noticed whenever I was trying to make really, really fine adjustments, my sensitivity would just go way too high, way too fast when it was on default or instant. Whenever I would try to make like these small little adjustments like that, it would either be like too little or too much. There's an entire mini game of just playing around whenever people get their streaks going to get them out of the sky as quickly as possible and then kill the people that were calling the streaks in. Otherwise, they're gonna get a nuke and end the game. The entire lobby is just noob tubes. There's nothing you can do. Holy shit, man. Honestly, at this point, I'm just convinced it's like a dead zone thing, and there's just really nothing you can do about that. But so long as my sensitivity isn't changing all over the place and shit, that's really the biggest issue that I was having, because there was no consistency there. This guy's definitely got a nuke, right? He's 29-1. When did he die? Called in his AC-130. Hey, also, respect for running the AC-130 and not the chopper gunner. Everybody knows the chopper gunner was like the easiest way to get it. It was always this mini game of as soon as the guy called in the Harrier, all the nukes come. To get the chopper gunner, it's pretty much free. I have to admit though, like, I think that those delayed settings work mostly on Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. It feels especially good on those ones. This, on Modern Warfare 2, I don't know. It might be a little bit different. On these games, you couldn't walk around with your left stick and then shoot. On this game, it was really important to stand still. Yeah, so I got my shit Black Ops 1/Black Ops 2 delayed. That's the name of it. This thing that I'm using on my right stick. I have delayed, and then I move my curve adjustment this direction. It's like almost default, really. But I don't know, it just feels the best. I also wish we had a center dot on this game. I'm gonna try free for all. Let me just get to one of my spots and try to get, you know, a little bit of momentum. Guy has 1v1 in his clan tag. Here we go. I used to do that same shit. I used to have 1v1 in my clan tag, and I used to try to bait people and just talk shit to them to get them in lobbies. And that guy, you gotta put on some... Yeah, I was gonna say, you gotta put on some ninja like that dude. Got him? Yeah, delayed just feels much better. I don't know what it is. No. No. Yeah, I'd pull my secondary out too, because you can't hit shots for shit. Let me play a full game out. 30-9 sniping. Hey, that's not bad by that guy. I don't want to do Afghan free-for-all. It's not great. I wish I could go into game chat and just yell, yo, vote, vote, vote. It was the same thing on this game as it was over on Halo 3, where you would just tell people, veto, veto, veto. That's what I'm talking about. I like that. Yeah, I was saying about the kill streaks, though. You would usually go 7, 11, 25. Tactical nuke right there at the end. It was super easy. You would just camp out 7 kills. You could straight up noob tube your way there for free. You literally won't have to move on some maps. Spawn in, noob tube across the map for 7 kills, instantly get a chopper gunner, hide in your spawn, and then just get 14 kills with the chopper gunner, which is like dumb fuck easy. Now, if you wanted a gentleman's nuke, you use an AC-130. But if you generally want to get the most amount of kills possible, you should run something like either Predator Missile, Harrier, Pavelo, or Harrier, Pavelo, and then pick your chopper gunner or AC-130. I didn't like running chopper gunner or AC-130 though, because it basically pulled me out of the game and I didn't necessarily get my own kills with my weapon. I wanted to get all of those kills sniping, not through all of my streaks and whatever else, especially for gameplays and stuff, you know? Yeah, okay. Feeling pretty good. It's not perfect, that's for sure, but it at least feels consistent. That's the biggest thing I needed, was for it to be consistent in the way that it's moving.
No way, no way, no way.
Dude is saying no way when he joined my session.
That ain't there. No way.
You joined my session. You think it's me or not? Why would you join my session? Black Ops 2 especially felt like it was bad, though, with the weird changes in, like, sensitivity and weirdness. So while it is just a combination of just, like, you know, the different controllers, the default dead zones on the game that you can't adjust, and the aim response curves, this is what I've found to make it at least the most consistent. And to get Black Ops 2 to feel the most consistent, it was really, really important. Still, little adjustments are a little bit difficult, but I think that was kind of the thing back in the day, too, where it was a lot of, like, just, like, flicking on people. I think a lot of it was just pop-shotting, getting your centering down, and then just, like, it wasn't all these fine adjustment things. It was just, they were already there. You didn't need to make adjustments if you were good.
Got a Harrier.
I baited him. I knew he was sitting there on the door and just like waiting to hard scope me, so I just pretended like I was shooting somebody else so he would come and check. It still feels a little off sometimes though. It feels like my sensitivity goes too crazy towards the end sometimes. I don't know. I think I'm overanalyzing it. Yeah, maybe I do like bottom of the barrel curve adjustment. Almost looks exactly like the default one. The default one is like one more smidge off. Somehow this feels different from default though, like much different. Don't even follow my settings, man. Good luck. I'm still experimenting. Don't follow. But it feels really good and consistent on BO1, BO2. BO2 especially has like the weirdest feeling one. It's so odd. Modern Warfare 3 actually feels great. New Diablo season today. People are basically threatening to quit the entire game. The devs tomorrow actually are going to do a campfire thing. And people are, I can tell that these guys had internal discussions about like, dude, we'll have like a monthly thing where we go and talk with the community and stuff. We have our campfire talks. I feel like one of the guys got like real stressed out and was like, we got to take this seriously. We got to gather all this stuff, blah, blah, blah. And I guarantee one of the dudes were like, no, we can just do this in a really, really cool, calm, collected way. We want to have fun with these things. We don't want to feel like we have to dread going to these things, especially when we promise the community that we're going to communicate. We don't want it to feel bad. So don't take it too seriously, man. So it resulted in them having these moments in these live streams where it just seems like they're just like talking and making jokes half of the time and not even saying shit. If you guys come into this whole campfire thing trying to crack a bunch of jokes and shit like that, like people are just like chilling and having fun right now, you're gonna be sorely mistaken, because people are not gonna have it this time around. People were already complaining a little bit from the last one. They were getting a little restless, like, oh man, I hope this patch fixes resistances, or at the very least we'll end up getting, you know, some sort of like new viable build. Also, I'm happy so many people are putting respect on Black Ops 1. Back in the day, people were not putting respect on the game. They were picking Modern Warfare 2 over it, Modern Warfare 3 over it, Black Ops 2 over it, and I understand a lot of people will pick that still to this day. That's their opinion. The game deserves to be recognized for its greatness. One weird thing is that I can't find Black Ops, like literally Black Ops 1 on the YouTube game browser thing. Like, you know, out the bottom where it shows that they have whatever game is there, current game that is being played for the video. I tried searching for Black Ops 1. There's nothing there except Black Ops 1 Zombies. I don't understand. Black Ops 1 Zombies, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4. It's really weird. But yeah, Modern Warfare 2 is a game that really, it's held in high regard to this day, but honestly, this game would not survive if they did a remaster and did just like tried to keep every single thing the exact same way it was. This game apparently had a patch that was in the works to actually fix the game that just never came out because there was a bunch of shit that happened with Infinity Ward back then. So it's this thing of like, whenever I'm playing the game, you think a lot about like the one-man army noob tubes and the models and stuff like that, but the models did get nerfed, they did get patched, which was a thing I remember happening specifically because the game was being dominated by these things. They actually made a patch for it, but they never patched the one-man army noob tubes, even though it's clearly an exploit. There was a fix on the way. I don't know if it was you couldn't put one-man army and noob tubes on the same class, or it was a thing where you couldn't pick the same class when you're one-man armying, something like that. But then people would just make 10 different classes for one-man army noob tube, and then they would just switch between all of them, or just 2 different classes and swap back and forth. I remember this was an entire discussion back then. This is a game that is riddled with a lot of problems, but is looked back on it, you know, with a lot of love and fondness, and just everybody remembers these things, so it's like, yeah, I remember that. But this game would not fly today just because of, you know, how broken a lot of this shit is. Now, if they release this game with fixed you know, one-man army noob tubes and stuff, it really makes me wonder what this game would be like without the one-man army noob tubes. Now, when I went back and played IW4X, for example, and it had no one-man army noob tubes, and I have a little bit of insight into how it actually feels, it's pretty great. So yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for all the love and support on these videos. I'm gonna try to find my shot on, you know, 1 or 2 of these. I'm really leaning into Black Ops 1, though. I've been loving that shit. Let me know what Call of Duty you guys want next. I think all I got left is what, like World at War, COD 4, maybe one other one. I can't even remember anymore. Let me know, and yeah, it's been Jeff, guys. Later.